Peace to all the guys and goddesses of Planet Kai. Peace to all the high vibrational human beings out there vibrating high as well, family. I'm sending high vibrational energy and gratitude to you all, family, to all the divine beings and chosen ones all around the world. And just grand rising and peace to the Most High Divine Mother and Father as well for giving me the strength, for giving me life to be able to come on here and bring y'all another download. If these videos resonate with y'all, family, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share these videos to more divine beings and chosen ones all around the world, divine intellect signing in. Now, what I want to talk about today, family, is the narrow path. And, a lot of people, would think that, it's easier to just take the main road, the main road instead of taking the narrow path. But in reality, it's the other way around. It's better for you to take the narrow path because the narrow path is going to allow you to, lose yourself, to find yourself, where you start to build your spiritual gifts and abilities. You start to really, tap into your inner wisdom. You start to tap in more to your intuition and overall like your spiritual internal healing, you know what I'm saying? And it allows you to go through a lot of transformations and go through a lot of seasons of hardships and, different things of, you losing a lot of things, losing people, losing things that no longer align with you or serve you. And it's just all a process to help you become the best version of yourself at the end. So everything always look, at going through the hardships and all the tests, it try to make you look like your life is going to shit or to shambles or like you're not doing what you need to be doing or that you're off track or on the wrong path. So a lot of times, a lot of people they rather just take the main road because it makes them feel comfortable. And a lot of people, are comfortable with being comfortable and don't want to take accountability, to change or to really grow and heal themselves, just because you pay tithes every Sunday or just because you wear a suit and go hear the word every Sunday, and do communion, that don't mean that you healing because you still got to sit with yourself at the end of the day. You're not going to be sitting with your pastor. You're not going to be sitting with nobody in the congregation. It's just you and self. When you leave this place, when you leave this realm, it's just you. Nobody's laying in the casket with you. So it's like going down the narrow path really help you tap in spiritually to who you really are on a spiritual level other than who you was taught to be by society. You get what I'm saying? Like you start to really lose yourself, like I said, lose the old version of yourself to really find out who you are. And that's uncomfortable for a lot of people in society that's comfortable with the way of how the world has been ran by the way that these oppressors set up illusions and put us in this matrix. And the regular standard, the modern day society standard, the way people live in the day, like the enemy wanted it to be this way. So it makes a lot of people very uncomfortable, because when they think of a narrow road, it looks hard to walk. It's not much room on a narrow path, so a lot of people rather be in the open where they can, and for example, like everybody want to work because they know that's the only way to make money. A lot of people, it's a lot of people who do own businesses and decide to start businesses, but I'm just saying like for the bots, the ones that's trapped in the matrix, they would rather be comfortable with just working and getting paid because that's the easy way instead of trying to figure out certain gifts or abilities they may have within that they can use that, they have, finding themselves to find those blessings or gifts deep within. They don't really want to do that. They rather rely on the system, or a lot of people who rely on the election right now. They looking for a president to save them, looking for somebody outside of themselves. And, a lot of people become uncomfortable when they have to sit with self or they start to realize that everything that we have been taught was a lie, because the truth hurt in a society that's been, filled with lies and, bullshit being pushed on our people for generations and years to come. It's like a lot of people become uncomfortable with, breaking out of that, and that's not easy to do. So the narrow path is all about not getting sucked up by the, by everything in the world, the vices and different things that can catch you. TLC made a song back in the day called Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls, and y'all know what I'm talking about. So they basically was just saying like the main road look easy, but it's easy to to lose your soul. It's easy to get trapped and become lost in this because you haven't went down the narrow path. You refuse to go down the narrow path to face certain challenges and difficulties in your life to help build you and reconstruct you from who you once was. You know what I mean? And A lot of people, like I said, just become comfortable with being who they are their whole lives, and it be too much for them to spiritually want to heal or evolve. Like I said, healing deals with you sitting with self, facing your shadow side. That side that you need to work on, things that you've been doing in your life that you feel, a bit ashamed of or guilty of, or things that you need to work on to heal to become the best version of yourself. Those are the things I'm talking about, like, not wanting to heal from that, and sitting with yourself and doing the shadow work. That's a lot, for a person that's been comfortable and constructed to be, programmed to think how they think, how they have people thinking in modern day society now. Nobody wants to go outside of the rules or regulations. They just follow what they being told, just do what they being told, and that's what it is. Nobody want to question, research, look. You know what I'm saying? But in the age of Aquarius, everything is being revealed. Now, the ones who out there really doing research, really out there finding themselves and healing, I'm not talking about y'all, family. I'm just talking about the ones who refuse to want to do the work, but bitter and mad at you because you got a light or because you shining, because that narrow path ain't an easy path to take. But trust me, it's going to be worth it at the end, because when you walk out on the other side, that light, that sunlight shining bright on you. That sunlight shining, everything that you went through, it was all worth it. Certain tests, certain trials that they had to make you before your breakthrough, or had to, you had to go through and survive through to make you the best version of yourself. So when you come out shining, it was all worth it. You worked for everything you put in the work for everything you have or everything you earn. You worked for it, you earned it. So you don't have to worry about nobody else, holding they saying something about, oh, I'm the reason why you got there, or I helped you do this, helped you do that. So it's like the easy road is easy because you can easily lose your soul. You could gain the world, lose your soul, and you can be tricked and used by Satan, because he's in control. He's been controlling this world, man. He's been in control of what's been going on, but all of that is coming to an end, because now it's the fall of Babylon. But even down to the religion structures, he got his hand in that. He got his hand in the corporations, with these jobs. He controlling the law enforcement. Everything is tied into this wicked agenda from the oppressor. You know what I mean? So all this shit is coming down. So a lot of people don't really know that, and taking a narrow path, really scares them, because a lot of people make it seem like it's demonic, or, oh, if you don't follow religion, you going to hell. You're being deemed to hell because you don't follow a certain path. Like, are people criticizing you or judging you because of your beliefs, or because you believe things differently? Because when you really build a connection with the Most High Divine Mother and Father, you start to really find out all the answers already been lying within you the whole time. You just had to dig deep, sit with self, follow your intuition, and be in silence and be able to hear, your intuition and your ancestors and spirit team communicating with you to give you those intuitive messages that you need, to heal yourself and to help you grow, and just coming off a lot of, reprogramming your mind from a lot of things that you've been taught. That is a whole process, because you become a whole new person, a whole new individual. Like, you really realize that the whole time you was just a spiritual being having a human experience. The chosen ones, like, once we come into remembrance of that, it's like, man, it's like, dang, it's like your life already, you kind of already been on a narrow path from the beginning, kind of, because it was always the enemy trying to work up against you and stop you. But at the same time, you was always being tested by the Most High Divine Mother and Father and your spiritual team to help you evolve. Because, the Most High Divine Mother and Father ain't send you down here, just, to be, misled. You're going to go through things and learn from them so that it can guide you and put you on track to continue evolving and aligning with your higher self and doing what you came back here to do and fulfilling your soul's purpose. So the Most High is always working through you, always, with you. Once you really realize that as a chosen one and you have that connection, like, that's all you have to do is call on the Most High and your spiritual team, because they deal with you through it all. But the way that society is set up, it'll try to trick you, make you feel like, the narrow path ain't it. Just take the easy route, just do what everybody else doing and try to fit in. But why I say the reason why the chosen had the narrow path most of our life is because it was like we never fitted in anyway. So it's like it was already set up for us to, have to face certain situations and obstacles to help us grow, whether it was coming from the enemy or if it was coming from the Most High Divine Mother and Father, just using the, letting us learn something or go through a test or a lesson in our lives. But yeah, the narrow path is not an easy path. So a lot of people deem you crazy, look at you weird, judge you, because that's something that they wouldn't be able to do and they wouldn't know how to survive in your shoes. So, a lot of people just rather take the main road and say, forget about going the narrow path, but continue walking your path, continue finding your true, authentic self, you know what I mean? And really dive deep within to your spiritual nature and who you are on a spiritual level, start building that connection with the Most High Divine Mother and Father and your spiritual team, and they're going to guide you and give you the answers that you need, because you don't have to look outside of yourself for nothing. Everything is already within you, family. But, if these videos resonate with y'all, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share these videos to more chosen ones and more divine beings all around the world, family. Divine Intellect signing out. Ashe.